All right, so take a look at this. I want to ask you a quick question. So we got up, came on the island super early here. Before going to the island, got up, went to the gym, worked out for about an hour. Before going to the gym, we had breakfast and just hung out for about 30 minutes or so. Now, I want to ask you a question, and I'd love you to put your opinion in the comments box. Why do you think it is that more millionaires get up super early in the morning than not? Why do you think that? And of course, not all millionaires get up really early in the morning. We know that, right? But most of the millionaires that I know, and I know a lot of them, I know hundreds of millionaires. The millionaires that I know, they get up super early in the morning. And my theory is, I'll tell you from my own personal reasons why I get up early in the morning. Number one, I just love the mornings. Doesn't matter how late I go to sleep. I love the mornings, and I've always been like that. Take a look at this thing here. That's a beauty right there, right? The other thing is, as a matter of fact, I'm gonna walk over here. I feel like I'm missing out on something. Like when I sleep in, whether it's on a weekend, whether I've had a rough day the day before, whether I'm not feeling too hot, whatever it might be, whether we're traveling, I feel like I'm missing out on something. So it's that fear of missing out, the FOMO, that gets me up super early. The third thing is, look, our kids, we have 4 kids, right? And when I started my business, they were super young. So you always had kids running around the house. You always had, kids who needed something from you. So I learned to be able to use the stillness of the night after my kids went to sleep, after my wife went to sleep. And that allowed me to give them their attention that they needed and be there present as a dad. But I learned to use the stillness of the night, right? Which would be 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. Or the stillness of the early mornings, which would be 4, 5, 6 o'clock. And then my house would start buzzing around 6:30. The family starts to get up 7 o'clock, especially when they had to go to school, right? So, and I guess I just adapted that habit, being able to get up early or stay up later, and work around my family so that I can give them the attention that they needed, still be present, but still take care of the things that I needed to do as well. Now, I asked a couple of millionaire friends, and some of the things that they said was, look, they just love getting to the money. And that's okay. It's okay to be able to say that and to be open, because not many people will say that, right? Not many people usually will have these really politically correct answers, and they're afraid of really speaking from their heart. But this guy said, I just like getting to the money, right? I love getting to the worm before everyone else does, because I know that it increases the chances of me outpacing the competition, because most people are not going to do it, right? So I really respected his answer there. And I think there's a little bit of me in that at one point where I said, you know what? I know most people are not going to get up early. So if I do, or they're not going to be consistent in getting up early, they're not going to get up on the weekends, right? Weekends are for the week, is the motto that I came up with. So if I do, then that gives me the advantage, and I always want the advantage. So I'm curious to hear your take on it. Why do you think more millionaires, all right? And I'm going to ask my team to leave this entire video in place, not to chop it up, because I want to hear, why do you think, what's your opinion as to why more millionaires get up earlier than most? Leave it in the comments box. Let me know. See, stay tuned. Get up early.